Yo, what up guys, Hunter here, and I'm doing another tutorial for you. In After Effects, as always, it is masking and masking transitions. So if you know what masking is, it's alright. You're going to see in a minute obviously, but basically it's just cutting out the clip. So you're choosing the part of your clip you want, and you mask that out, and the outside that you don't cut out, it disappears in the simplest form of view really. So yeah, a lot of people ask me about how to do the transitions, and I'm going to show you just quickly two things. First thing, if you want to find the scope masking transition, it's like when the scope flies in and it kind of explodes out. I'm not doing this one, that in this tutorial. I'll be doing that in tomorrow's tutorial, just because people keep asking for it, and I want to keep all my tutorials under 6 minutes, so it doesn't get too boring. And yeah, don't want to get a tutorial too long, and I don't want people to miss it in here. Say they don't know like what it's called, and they didn't know it was a masking transition or something. So yeah, and one last thing. As this is my second tutorial and I'm trying to teach people how to edit, I'm still going to keep it like a little bit simple, like maybe state the obvious a couple times, like yell at the keyframes or whatever, or something like that. I just tell you like what I'm doing, just in case you're new to After Effects and you don't know what I'm doing. I'll try and make it really easy for you guys. If you already like know how to edit, it might get a little bit annoying, but yeah, I'm sorry for that. And in my further on tutorials, I'll keep it more advanced, but as it is my second tutorial, I'm going to try and keep things simple just for the new guys. Okay, so I've already got my composition set up. I'm going to import some clips, and then I'll teach you about what masking is. Oopsie. Fuck's sake. Okay. Now I've got my clips in here. I already had it fail before. It's all good. My bad. Should have just... Okay, so we're going to drag our clips on. Got some clips going here. And then zoom out of the work thing. Finally, we want to transition. So I just do it just here. Okay, now let's chuck a clip under it. So quickly, I'll tell you what masking is. Say if you want to cut an object out, such as the sniper rifle or the wall for a transition or for anything, you can cut it out and it's actually quite easy. So how you mask is you click this button, make sure you have the layer selected, and you basically just cut it out. Now, obviously, if you want to do a really good job, you can zoom in. You can use this hand to, like, choose where you want to mask out. It won't move the clip around. Don't worry. See, like, it's all good. If you did this, if you use this key, it will move it around. But if you use a hand, it's all good. So yeah, like I said, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna state the obvious for people that don't know what they're doing. So in a tutorial, I probably should do a good job, but I'm just gonna do it really quick, guys. I'm gonna keep it under 6 minutes. You'll get the idea. So it'll probably look really bad because I'm doing it really rough. Normally I spend a good 10 minutes on this, just like taking my time and stuff. So yeah, so if you want to mask up the sniper, this is how you do it, very badly. So yeah, you basically just go around the gun, and then when you complete the mask, you'll notice, boom, it's all black. Now, if you don't know why it's black, it's because I've cut out that layer and it's looking for a layer behind it. And even though you see this, there's actually no layer behind it. If I drag this behind it, then boom, there's a clip here. And there actually is a gun behind it. If I change the position, you see it's other gun, just chilling there, okay? So I'm going to tell you some quick things how to make the layer look really nice and not so ugly like this, even though I've done a really shit job. Okay, so we're going to click M on the keyboard, or we can just click these little down arrows for the mask effects. Now the best thing to probably do to make your thing look better is change the feather. So this is basically how soft the edges are. And in my case, I need a lot more softer because that looks like shit. So if I just make it like that, and if you had a CC and stuff on it, you'd probably notice, yeah, it's like a little bit more blurred. So you probably wouldn't notice how hard the edges are. Obviously, you want to do a lot more better job than I did, but in tutorial sakes, just do this shit. So yeah, that's basically what masking is. As you see, it's cutting out images and it displays the image behind it. So for an example, say if you had like a map like Terminal saying, you could cut out the roof and then have the same image behind it, and then have like explosion come out behind the roof but in front of the same map. So I'll show you like basically what I mean there, because you're probably like, what the fuck am I talking about? See, like in front of this gun, see how, like, basically I can just make this gun move out there. So I could have it there, keyframe it, and just like, do whatever you want, make it look fucked up. But I could also make, if I put something behind this layer, but in front of this layer, I can make something come out of it. So it looks like it's coming out from behind the gun, but it's in front of this layer. So if people don't know what masking is, they'll be like, whoa, how the fuck do you do that? But too bad most people don't know what this is. So now transition. Now this is probably not the best transition to show you, but just tutorial's sake, I'm gonna do like 3 quick ones. One is like, you know, it could be an object like a wall coming in or the gun coming in. And this is when there's not 2 layers meeting each other, it's just 1 layer. I'm gonna do some 2 layers one in a minute. So position. What I like to do first is I'll just make sure it's in the exact right position, so 640. I'm just copying that one under it. I'm going to delete this one now. So to do a transition, say you might have a clip behind it. I'll do one like this. So he's just got a great kill. It's fucking amazing. And oh yeah, I'll tell you a quick more thing. When you're doing transitions, fuck, I can't believe I just did that. Probably wasn't the best idea. When you're doing masking transitions, as you can see, when you move forward, the image inside that mask continues to move. So how you freeze it, you need to go time, enable renapping. Okay, so we've got 2 little keyframes here. Now what this basically symbols the end and start of the clip. Okay, so that's obviously the start, that's obviously the end. So if I put a keyframe here, that doesn't mean anything right now. It's just saying the very first one is the start, the very last one is the end. Okay, so to make this the start and have all the rest frozen, we need to delete one. So we need to delete the start one. So basically if I delete this one, that means this is basically the start. And if I delete the end one, it means this is the end. So it basically would play before this and stop at the end. As I want it to be like frozen at the start and then start playing for my transition, I'm going to delete the first one. So sorry if I'm making this really complicated, I'm just trying to explain it to you. You'll see what I'm doing anyway. So look, now, it'll continue to move after, which is okay, don't worry. But before that, it'll be all frozen. It's like still image, would probably be the correct language. So, now we've got this gun coming up. So this guy just gets a fucking amazing kill, fucking best we've ever seen. Yeah, there we go, he's hit a quad, whatever. So now, I've got my little cut-up gun. I'd probably twixter it, obviously, but I told you, I'm gonna keep this tutorial short. Fuck, it's already getting long. Okay, I've got to do it quickly. So, you want to keyframe the position. I like to do it backwards. So if I keyframe it where it is normally, then I don't need to try and get the exact spot. So then I can move a little bit back, and now show you what it means. So if I bring this down, you can just drag the image down. I just do it this way. See, if I did that first, now I'd be like, oh shit, I'm going to try and get to the exact position, so when I do the transition it works. So basically we see it's just coming through. You can actually see the image, but unselect it, and then boom, it just pops up out of nowhere. And then I want to find it right when it hits the right position. So right when it stops moving, should I say. Okay, right here. I'm going to do something called mask expansion. So click M on the keyboard. Why is there 2 masks? Okay, who knows. And see that? It just basically explodes outwards. So if you do it in one keyframe, you won't just see this. I mean, you can. If you really want to do it like that, you go for it. So we're going to hit 0 on the keyboard. Keyframe it. You want to keep the key. When you ever keyframe anything, keep it highlight the whole time. Once you click unhighlight, it gets rid of all your keyframes for that effect. This is a tip, because you know, like I said, second tutorial, I'm going to still keep it like stating obvious. And then we're going to go up to 1000, so it's the whole thing. So I'm going to show you a quick preview of what it looks like, and hopefully there's no sound coming out. Oh, there might be. It might blow your eardrums. Okay, if it blows your eardrums, I'm sorry. Okay, that looks fucking ugly. Okay, now that was bad because it was still still. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? If I drag this back so it starts here, then this looks like a moving clip. So it looks a little bit better. You probably want to, like, you know, use Twixtor and shit a little better. But that's one tutorial. Okay, we'll try and move on. So basically another one is, I'll just delete this mask and keep doing the same clip. Okay, is the 2 corners clash together. Position, I'll just reset to normal. What's this position at? Fuck, this is going to become a long tutorial. So if that annoys you, I just need to keep it really short. 360. Okay, I'll just unkeyframe it. Okay, so say if you want the 2 edges to come together, we're going to do the same thing. Make sure it's time remapped. Enable time remapping. Find the spot where you want, which is here. Get rid of that. That's the start of the clip now. Okay, now we are going to mask it out. So you want to make sure the clip is selected. Go with this little pen. See, it's going to cut shit up now. And that's basically cut the corner out. So we're going to keyframe this position. I think we already have. No, we haven't. And duplicate it. Control C and then Control V. That's how you duplicate. and now you'll see we have 2 of the exact same layers, see? So, we've done this so we can click on mask, or M on the keyboard, and we can invert it. So basically we've just created the inversion to this thing. So, yeah. So now we've got 2. We've got both of the positions keyframe. We can just go back a second. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly a second. And drag the right one to the right corners. So boom, after this guy's got this kill, it is smashed together. You can add some little twitch and stuff, so that's how you do that effect. If you do have a little line in the middle, like I've done, because it's not perfect, go back to when they join, when they hit, and you click M, and we're going to do mask expansion again. You use this for most masking transitions, so you're going to go like 0 there, just drag it up to like 1,000, so then you don't have that gap. And if even if you want to keep this more tidy, you can trim this thing to here, because you can't see the back anymore. So, see, and then do that. And say if you wanted to add Twixtor, because I don't know if I told you, you can't Twixtor a layered mask. A layer with a mask on it, yep. So if you wanted to Twixtor this, you would have to split it, which would be edit, split layer, then you delete the mask, and now you can Twixtor it. Because if you Twixted the whole layer, the Twix would work, but you lose your mask. So it'd just like be this fucking weird layer coming in, and look, you'd be like, what the fuck's happening here? So yeah, so then you could have your mask still coming in like this, like, see, it still smacks together, and boom, looks all good. So that's my second masking tutorial. The last one is, probably should have done that. I'll get with the mask again. Okay, so it's when the 2 sides slide in. So this is actually a really easy one, can you just use a square and you just go to halfway. So we've got one there, exact same thing as before. Copy it, keyframe the position to there, unkeyframe, and just keyframe it. Oops. Yep. M on the keyboard, invert it so we've got 2 sides now. I like to put the normal one on top, because if you do the mask expansion and inverted one, it just fucks up, so yeah. Just to keep it simple. Okay, and then obviously we're just going to do the position again. We're just going to drag this one like that way. Try and actually keep it straight. That one that away. And yeah, then you just see it gets a kill again. Same shit. And then boom, comes together. And you probably want to make it start like when it actually comes together. So you can just drag the time renapping when it joins, which is there. Yeah, so you can do it when it starts, when it joins. So it's not exactly a straight line, but yeah. So it slides out and joins together. Okay, I hope that was okay for you guys. Sorry it was a bit long. That's masking. Just quickly, I'm just going to show you this. It's not the correct way to do text, but I'm going to show you really quickly. I'm sorry how long this tutorial's gone. Fuck, 13 minutes. Fuck. Who knows what the fuck that's popped on my screen. Shit, sorry guys. Let's just fucking delete this shit. Actually, I'm going to get a new clip quickly. Because this is going to be a fucking massive tutorial. Okay, this is a good spot. Believe it or not, but she found something good. Okay, there we go. So this guy's just got this amazing kill. And we've Twixted it. Now don't forget, if you're going to render, if you're going to Twixtor, you'd have to pre-compose it. So just pre-compose it so it gets rid of the effect Twixtor here. It'll still be in slow mode, just won't think it has the effect anymore. So then you can mask it after. Anyway, we'll do this quickly. You want to copy the layer, so you can have a layer in front and layer behind. This is what I was saying about the gun earlier. How you can have like explosions behind it or something. We're going to mask that out. Now that's a really shit job. But as you can see, we've got a layer behind it, layer in front of it. I want to add text like here. Hello. That's like a sick font. It's called Lobster. I really like it. If you like it, just download Lobster. Okay. So we're going to drag the text in between the 2 layers, and look, it's behind. So it can just pop out this wall, be like hello, and goodbye. Fucks off. If you want to look better, like I said, you can do the mask feather, turn up so it's not so many like hard edges, and then boom, just comes out nicely. And you can keyframe the position, obviously. Okay, I'm sorry that tutorial was like 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Hope I didn't bore the shit out of you if anyone watches this. Catch you later, and I'll upload some more tutorials, fucking whenever. See ya.